Well, Fred, he was Cassius Clay in 1960 when Muhammad Ali grabbed gold. For Andre Ward, he'll have to get past Yevgeny Makarenko of Russia, the 28-year-old, the two-time reigning world champion, the European champion 3 times over, and a very difficult task for Andre Ward. The last gold for the United States in the light heavyweight category, Andrew Maynard, in 1988. The last medal, Antonio Tarver, of bronze in 1996.
Makarenko, the tallest man in this division. And he will use his left hand to set up that, the right hand.
How about the left counter by Ward?
Evened it right up. After your opponent hits you, even though you don't want to be hit, amateurs are taught, strike right back. 2 reasons. One, you might catch him posing, and you keep him from putting punches together.
Now somebody's O has got to go. Makarenko has not lost a bout in 5 years, dating back to the 1999 World Championship. Ward has not lost in the ring, Teddy, for 6 years. However, there is one note about that. All of Ward's wins have come in the United States or in Central America. They have not come on the full world stage like Makarenko's.
2 confident men. That's what it adds up to. Battle of winning streak. I like what I see so far from the United States fighter. Ward has an idea how to do and deal with the tall Makarenko. First, he moved a little bit. Didn't let Makarenko get set to do what he likes to do, which is control you with a left hand and then bang you with that, a right hand.
Ward a little quicker.
Trying to keep him off balance. Athletic ability of Ward, but strategy right there with him. He knows what he wants to try to do with the taller man. Keep him from being set, not allowed to use his height. Move his legs, keep him off balance. Just watch Makarenko. He likes to be set. He wants to use that pawing left hand just to set for the right hand. He couldn't do it because of the movement of Ward. The right idea right now in the mind of Ward.
Ward gets on his bike, and Andre Ward with a 7-3 lead. Let's listen in. Bashir Abdullah, the head coach.
Okay. What? 4. Okay, good work. Good job. Stay focused like that all the way through, Dre. Okay, the hook is on his mark. You beat him to the punch when you throw the hook. Okay, the right hand. Okay, it's on point. Good job. Now you can touch him to the body with the jab every now and then. And when you moving, you ain't gotta touch him with the jab. Just put it in his face to keep him honest. Okay? Good job, baby. Have fun. Looking good. Good start. Hey, that's it.
Makarenko scores with the right hand. That's what he looks for, but Ward comes right back with his left. And there you can see Ward moving just a little bit and then jumping in and scoring with Makarenko, keeping him from being set and scoring with that right hand.
After winning the 19 and under championship in 2002, Andre Ward's father, Frank, died suddenly at the age of 45 of a heart attack. His godfather and coach, Virgil Hunter, has guided Ward through. Andre, married, has 2 young sons. In fact, he sent his wife, Tiffany, to stay with her family in Seattle in January so he could focus on winning at the Olympic Games.
Again, a plan there for Ward. We will see whether or not this plan allows him to move forward in this tournament. But he knows what he wants to do. He wants to keep the taller Makarenko, who basically is one-dimensional. A point, sizing up left hand, and then a right hand he likes to connect with. You can see why Ward's moving away right there, trying to keep Makarenko off balance from using that one asset. Ward moving the wrong way that time. You don't want to go straight back with a straight puncher like Makarenko. You want to move to the sides. Make Makarenko move his legs and not be set to hurl that right hand. That is in the mind right now of Ward.
Whoa. Referee Claudio DeCamillis gives a caution to Ward, and then Ward steps in and shoots a right hand.
Versatility, a good thing right now for Ward. A lot of choices he has. He can use his legs and he can jump in with his quick hands. And he can turn southpaw when he needs to.
Lead left by Ward.
And quick hands by Ward. And again, not by accident, by design. Knows what he's doing. Knows that Makarenko wants to line him up with that, the right hand. But he understands he needs to be set to do that. That's why you're seeing leg movement by Ward, trying to take away the strength of Makarenko.
And there's the bell to end round number 2. Ward wins the round 6-5 and leads it 13-8.
We got two down. Let's focus on this next round, okay? Keep boxing, be smart. Okay, now when you get inside so the ref don't get you, make sure you go up and lean on him. You hear me? You're doing a beautiful job, baby. Just maintain for 2 more rounds, okay? Good job. How you feel?
Teddy, Andre Ward at work with the left hand.
Overhead look. The left hand lead from the southpaw position. Ward can change up, and he makes it work for him there. Again, leg movement of Ward, and then jumping in with the left hand. Keeping Makarenko moving. Keeping him from being set to do the one thing he likes to do. And it has worked for him in the past. Use the jab to set up the right hand. Not working tonight.
Part of Ward's training with his godfather and coach Virgil Hunter in California. He would push, or does push, Hunter's Cadillac Coupe de Ville up and down hills in a parking lot. Sometimes when he has to move Makarenko, who's much bigger, it must feel like he's moving that car. But all that work right now paying off for Ward.
When you're as tall as Makarenko, you like to control range. You like to keep your opponent, who's always going to be shorter than you, at the end of your jab and punch with full range like he was able to do there. What you don't like to do is have to go into the shorter man's punching zone. Ward is trying to make him do that.
Teddy, if I may say so here, it looks like Ward is fighting a Cuban style. He's using his fast hands, and when there's any kind of danger, he's circling and just moving.